Welcome to MineCraft. We have been created to serve up reviews of the newest Minecraft updates. Instead of food, we hope you enjoy our review of the newest game drop update known as 26.2, the Chaos Cube update. In this review, we will be showing you the following: how and where to find the Sulfur Cave and the Sulfur Cube, what the Sulfur Cave biome has to offer, as well as the abilities of the Sulfur Cube and its 12 archetypes, the block sets of sulfur and cinnabar that you can get from the caves, and the last feature is the friends list, which is a work in progress feature. Then we will end with what I think should have been in this update and talk a little bit about the future and then conclude the review. Alright, now it's time to get into the review. Also, make sure that you take this book with you because the next pages will explain in more depth the things that we will be going over. Sulfur caves are a new type of underground biome that are similar in ways to the dripstone caves, as they have stalagmites and stalactites known as sulfur spikes. However, it also has pools of toxic sulfur that will give you the nausea effect when you get in them. Sulfur caves are a new type of underground biome that are similar in ways to the dripstone caves, as they have stalagmites and stalactites known as sulfur spikes. However, it also has pools of toxic sulfur that will give you the nausea effect when you get inside of them. Alright, to simply find a sulfur cave, look for caves that have sulfur and cinnabar blocks visible from the surface, or the sulfur spring structure that sometimes erupts into a geyser. Just like a lush cave tree, if you dig underneath of it, you will find a cave. Alright, to simply find a sulfur cave, look for caves that have sulfur and cinnabar blocks visible from the surface, or the sulfur spring structure that sometimes erupts into a geyser, just like a lush cave tree. If you dig underneath it, you will find a cave. There, you can obtain the blocks to make the sulfur and cinnabar block set, as well as the sulfur cube, which you can transport in a bucket. Alright, so I'm about to show you exactly what a sulfur springs is, along with the sulfur spikes right now. So, if we just come over here, this is a sulfur spring. Now they can get much bigger than this. This is a sulfur spike. As I told you, they are very similar in functionality to the dripstone cave biome with stalagmites and stalactites. So yeah, I do live actually close to a cave system, not far from here where I live, and I have been there and seen these types of spikes in real life. Now, there are no such things as actual sulfur spikes, but there are such things as stalactites and stalagmites. And the place that I am referring to is pretty cool. It's a national park. You go to a big cave. Yeah, pretty cool. Now, if I was to sit in here and be in survival, this would give me the nausea effect. which is not good. Now, I could dig under here, but I already know where a actual sulfur cave is. So, if we go all the way down here, past these sulfur cubes, as you can see on both sides here, and even on this side and all the way down here, is all of the sulfur cave features that would normally be underground. Well, this used to be a bug, but several weeks or so ago, before the update was even in the pre-release stage, they decided to make this bug a feature. That's very rare for Minecraft to do. So we have technically been in a sulfur cave the entire time. Now, where did I find this seed? I will link it in the description. And I believe that even Toy Cat has even used this seed before. I'm not really for sure. But I will leave the link to where I found it in the description below. Now, what is underneath the water, you may ask? Well, we're going to find out right now. I'm going to show you. This is a underwater sulfur cave, completely submerged. That's right. This is cool. Now, I'm not going to use this for really any more future videos. This is just a one-time thing right now. I may come back to this seed in the future and see if it ever changes. But as of right now, I'm not going to use it for more than this review. And I will link where I found it in the description. So yeah, that's about it for the sulfur cave part of the review. We've technically been in one this entire time. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Now we are going to check out the official block set. So yeah, we're going to check out the official block set now. Alright, the next thing I'm going to be showing you is different blocks that can go into a sulfur cube. There are 12 archetypes, which means 12 different groups. I have one block from each group to represent them. Alright, now it's time to show you all of them right now. Alright, so the first 5 groups that we have here, we have regular, which is a normal ball if you put dirt in the sulfur cube. If you put any wood log or plank into the sulfur cube, it will bounce around. If you put any stone type in the sulfur cube, it will bounce around slowly. If you put any metallic block in the sulfur cube, it will bounce around slowly and like it's flat, like a hockey puck. And then if you put a magma block in it, it will be hot and also hurt you. Alright, so the next set of blocks here that you can put in the sulfur cube is if you put any wool block in the sulfur cube, it is very light. If you put soul sand or soul soil, it has high resistance. If you put any ice block or as you can see here, a snow block inside the sulfur cube, then it will slide around fast. And I'm not exactly sure what flat fast means, but I know for some reason the slime block does not work. For some reason the slime block doesn't work. So I don't know why it doesn't work, but it doesn't. And then we have the one that everybody wanted, the explosive one, if you put TNT inside of it. Alright, so the final two archetypes are sticky if you put a honeycomb block inside of the sulfur cube, and slow sliding if you put a string blight inside of the sulfur cube. Alright, so put the sulfur cube in here. Then we have, we just place the sulfur cube now. Alright. Alright, sulfur cube. Yeah. Put dirt in it. You can bounce it like a regular bounce ball. Then, if we put another one over here, and we put a log or plank in it, as I said, it becomes even more bouncy. Then, if we put a stone block in it, it hardly moves around. You can see that it hardly moves around. Also, to another block, you can shear it. If you kill the sulfur cube, you can also get the block back that way. You can also use the golden dandelion on the small sulfur cube to keep them young forever. Then, if we just do another sulfur cube with a diamond block in it, you can see that it hardly moves around. Then, if we put a magma block here, it will hurt you if you're in survival mode. So be aware of that. Then we will have the wool type here. The wool type. We'll just make it very light. Then the other one here. It doesn't move around very fast either. We have slime block doesn't really work. Skip that. And I don't really want to use the TNT in here. But you can put it in here. And then the last two, we have the honeycomb block, the shroom light. That one hardly needs. Yeah. It's kind of sticky. It kind of makes it stick to me. And yeah, that is about it for showing you all of the different categories and what they can do. Alright, so here is the regular sulfur block set. We also have the polished sulfur block set. We are finishing off here with the sulfur brick block set. And finally, we have the cinnabar brick block set. Then we have the chisel cinnabar block. We also have the polished cinnabar block set. Alright, so the friends list. I'm glad it's on here on Java. However, they took away the coolest part of the whole thing, allowing friends to go to each other's worlds in single player. I hope that comes back in the future. They said it needed more work. I forgot what it's exactly called. They had a specific name for it, but I really do hope that it comes back in the future. So yeah, that's really all I have to say for the friends list part. That's how I was able to go to Waddles, because it would allow me to go to his single player worlds if he allowed me to, and that's how I was able to cross over and do a video with him, which was super cool. So yeah, that's all I have to say about the friends list. Please bring that back in the future, Mojang. Please bring back the ability for me to go to friends' worlds in single player. Please. Alright, so what are my final thoughts on this drop? Overall, I really think that it is a good update / drop, whichever one you want to call it. I don't really care which one you call it. It's still an update. It may not be the size of the Nether or Caves and Cliffs, but it is still a update. You can call it a drop if you want. I really don't care. I just think that there were some things that I can't really go into detail about, because I would really have to think about it and put it into like a Prediction Tuesday episode for the future. But I do think there could have been more things added to make this drop just a tiny bit better. But overall, I really do think that this was a really good drop. I had talked about how I wanted another cave biome, and I got what I wanted. I was not expecting to get another cave biome for a lot longer, and I did. And I am very much, as of right now, satisfied with it. Of course, I had to, transition from my old computer to this new one that I'm on now during the snapshots and everything, so I couldn't fully experience it at the start, but once I was able to get into the snapshots and everything, I really do like the Sulfur Cave. You know that Caves and Cliffs was one of my favorite updates of all time, and I think that it is a worthy addition to the caves, and I look forward to future ones. And I can't see nothing in here. Back, give Lego Show TV, Night Vision, Infinite. So yeah, I really do look forward to future cave biomes. There's a lot more we can talk about with cave biomes in the future, and I'm sure we will get around to having another one fairly soon whenever they come up with another idea for a cave biome. Caves and cliffs, it kind of started this whole modern era. I don't have time to go into that, but it kind of started this whole modern era of updates. And overall, I really do like the Chaos Cubed drop update, like I said, whichever one you want to call it. And I'm looking forward to starting the recording of the next drop very soon. I'm going to be recording my review of the first snapshot very soon. And it looks like we'll be starting season 13 of Aquatic Land in the new autumn drop. So yeah, I look forward to doing some Chaos Cube stuff in season 13, but we will be focusing on 26.3 and what comes with that after this review is said and done. So yeah, be looking forward to the Dappler Forest update. The first snapshot review is coming soon from me. So yeah, I'm looking very much forward to the future. And I can't believe that this is the first ever update to not have a hot fix as of the recording of this review. It does not have a single hot fix after it. This is the first time ever that has happened in my time playing Minecraft. And that's just kind of unbelievable to me. So yeah, as of right now, there are no hot fixes for Chaos Cube. So yeah, I'm going to be starting Prediction Tuesdays back very soon for 26.3. You guys know I like to take breaks between the Prediction Tuesdays so I can rest and everything. It is about time to get those going again. And so overall, I am going to give Chaos Cube a 9 out of 10. I just think there could be things that if I really thought about it, could have been improved. Like more blocks that actually work. That's just one example. But yeah. Also, I really don't like how quick it gets dark in this game. It gets dark so quick. But yeah, be looking forward to my review of the Dappler Forest very soon. And yeah, I'm just looking very much forward to the future. So yeah, please comment, like, and subscribe, and turn on notifications to never miss a video. And I will see you guys again very soon. Oh, by the way, I'm officially 28 now. This review is coming out on my birthday. So, yeah, happy birthday to me. That's right. Somehow I managed to time this to come out on my birthday. Yeah, please comment, like, and subscribe. Always remember that Bryce is a noob. Isn't that right, Mr. Villager? Bye!